But first of all, my first word is for Inter Milan, for congratulate them for just the performance. I know what they feel, because we felt it 2 seasons ago. There is no worst that can handle the pain, but also I will tell you, is the second best team of Europe. When you are the second best team of Europe, is incredible. The second thing I would like to say is for my sport director, my CEO, I would say my chairman, that normally when you don't get the Champions League after many, you are being sacked. So how many clubs, just for not winning this competition, destroy the projects? And this club, the strong of this club is the non-winning, that everyone say you have to win it, you have to win it, and the winning, they were there to continue to do it, and at the end, sport is like that. So sometimes looks like this competition this year, this final was written in the stars, because I will not confuse for the fact how happy I am, but at the same time, they could score at the end, the goal, the chances they had a save, go an extra time and you can lose the game. And now we'll be the same person, we will be the same team, we will be the same club. Today was our year, but in the past don't do it. Of course, we are incredibly satisfied for something unique, the travel for this club. And the feeling that I have right now is a win in the Champions League. Give credit for the 5 Premier Leagues in 7 years, the 2 FA Cups, 4 Carabao Cups, Community Shields. That give personality and credit what you have done. You have to win the Europe to be considered one of the really good team. And we did it. Suffering, we could not expect differently, because Inter is an exceptional team. Physicality, the patterns they do. But sometimes you need this type of luck that in the past, against Tottenham, against other games, against finally even with Chelsea, that we didn't have it. So today we have it.
Paul?
Hi, Pep. Congratulations. You've obviously not just won the Champions League, you've done the treble. And what kind of emotions does that mean to you and the players after?
I'm fine. I'm not over happy. You know, tomorrow after tomorrow, I remember when I was a football player, won the Champions League with Barcelona in '92. And after with the manager, I celebrated the day after, 2 days after, we realized, oh, what they have done have been really great. We struggled in the first half to find our men free, because we didn't expect a movement that they did it. We didn't expect Çalhanoğlu jam to Rodri, so the space was with John Stones and Rodri, and especially Ruben and Akanji, we didn't find it. And after the second half, we just a little bit, we scored a goal, a brilliant one for the movement from Manu, Bernardo and Rodri. And after you had the second one from Phil Foden, and the last minutes they were better. They put incredible Onana, like a holding midfielder, playing positions, holding midfielder, put balls to Lukaku's and set the ball, run there, and we struggle. And yeah, we have an incredible keeper with Eddie, and save us the balls he should save.
Simon?
Pep, congratulations. How long will it take you to come to terms with what you've achieved over the last 3 weeks and get ready to go again?
No, don't talk me about it. Let me a break, please. Don't ask me.
World moves on very quickly.
My chairman said, oh, London is next season, the final Champions League. And I don't tell you my answer to him, because it will not be proper. So we have time, we have to think about it with next season, but next season will be next season. So now it's time to celebrate it. I'm looking forward to Manchester on Monday afternoon to put in our coach and bus the 3 trophies. How nice will be. And it's an honor for me to be alongside Sir Alex Ferguson in that situation. I have to say I got a message from him this morning in my phone that touched me a lot. So, and it's an honor for me to be with him in this place. It's so nice.
Hello, Mr. Pep. Hamza Msaoud from Morocco, Duzem and the IPS. First of all, congratulations on that win. We know that Pep Guardiola always prepares the game out of the box. You are preparing your team with some special ways. In 2009, it was that video with Viva la Vida, with the Inia from Gladiator. Yesterday or today, what was that special thing?
Not even one word. No videos, nothing.
Nothing.
We feel more comfortable just preparing the game. We try to prepare the game like it was a Premier League game. We had done the same. And we have done anything, nothing special. Nothing. Absolutely normality.
Simon.
Hi, Pep. Congratulations. Given...
Where are you? Oh, here.
Sorry, got a ball in front of you. Given the expectation on you to win the Champions League and difficulties this season, how does this rank in terms of your seasons at City, your seasons as a manager?
Listen, one of the main reason why this club became what we are is because people from Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Mansour, take over the club. Without that, we will not be here. They're the most important people. And after, I would say, one idea, it doesn't matter which one, and during many years follow this one. So not for winning the Premier League, so not win the Premier League, lose the Champions League, we changed what we believe what is the best. They support me unconditionally in the defeats in this competition. When many clubs, when that happen, you are sacked. And it was completely the opposite. That's why I give incredible credit to my hierarchy, my sport director, my CEO, because when you give a message to the players, to all of you, to the fans, to say, this is the way. But honestly, I'm not going to be confused for the fact today we could have lost the game. And it will be the same. What in the past, when we lose the game, it were a failure, it were a disaster, and it were a losers, and these kind of adjectives. So we are the same, absolutely people. This year, it was written in the stars, so this year, Manchester City must win. And of course, win Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Inter Milano is because we deserve it.
Ciao Pep, Thomas Villa di Rai Sport. Noi ti abbiamo visto giocare in Italia, sappiamo del tuo legame con Carlo Mancini.
Hi Pep. You said before this that winning, you had to win the Champions League that for people to be the top team.
No.
But you've spoken repeatedly in the past about Real Madrid being the benchmark because they always win the Champions League. Is that something that City can dream of doing now that you've finally broken this barrier?
Yeah, you are just 13 Champions League away or behind them, so just 13. So be careful, Real Madrid, because we are in our way. So if you sleep a little bit, we will catch you. We cannot compare events. Now we have the first. You know, when the people will say, Manchester City is already the first Champions League, but I don't want after one Champions League disappear. So we have to work harder next season, and be in there. So there are teams that win the Champions League after 1 or 2 seasons disappear. This is what we have to avoid it. Knowing me, this is not going to happen. But in the same time, I have to admit it is a big relief for the club, for the institution, for everyone have this trophy. Because now, finally, they are not going to ask me about if you are going to win the Champions League or not. So now you have to prepare. Next question, Jamie.
Guys, I'm going to do 3 more. Just one here.
Hi, Mr. Guardiola. Congratulations. Now you won all competition, and Haaland is clear favorite for Ballon d'Or with Messi. Who do you vote for if you can't vote Messi or Haaland? Other question, please. It was easy to win the Champions League with Barcelona or with Manchester City?
Sorry?
It was easy, fácil, to win the Champions League with Barcelona or with Manchester City?
Always is so difficult to win this competition. Always is so difficult. It's something unique, special. You play with the anxious for the... That's why the biggest clubs play this competition as a friendly game, and today we didn't play as a friendly game. We felt the pressure, but it's normal. I remember '92, we won with Barcelona the first Champions League in their history after losing 3 or 4 times. And we played against Sampdoria, Italian team. And it was quite similar team like today. We suffer and we felt the pressure. Except one player, Ronald Koeman, he played unbelievable. He played like in his garden. The rest, we felt a lot of the pressure. It went 1-0. And almost before the penalties, Koeman scored a goal and we won it. I know how difficult it is for the first time to win it. Man United won the treble. You remember the way they won it in Barcelona against Bayern Munich? 1-0 down, and 2 goals for Ole and I don't know, Sheringham the other one. So it happened the first time. Maybe in the future it will be, I'm not saying easier, but maybe we'll be more comfortable just in case we were. I knew it. So, but that's why it has to be strong here. Except that you are going to suffer and have this little of lucky that you have to have.
Congratulations, Pep. You said before that it is a relief to win it. How heavily has that weighed on you as a manager over the years, that you've got close but not been able to do it, and people keep mentioning it? It must be quite emotionally draining.
No, honestly, I was more over happy against the FA Cup against Man United today. Today I'm incredible, satisfied, but I'm okay. And the question, sorry, was?
How heavy has that weighed on you over the years that you need to do it?
Yeah, now, listen, I answer for this, especially this season. Listen, when entire world, that means I am agree, but the entire world say it. If we don't win the Champions League, we'll not be complete. If we don't win the Champions League, we'll not be enough. We have to admit it, we have to accept it. Maybe it's me that I am wrong, that winning these 5 Premier Leagues or winning what we have won, arrive in 3 years, 2 final Champions League, 1 semi-finals is exceptional. But everyone say no. You have to win. People expect I have to win trebles every season. I'm good manager, honestly. Thank you so much, Pep. I'm good. But not good enough to win trebles every season. You win champions every season. You win champions is so difficult, except you are last season, Real Madrid, like have the ability to do it year in, year out. So the other ones sometimes arrive and do it. And of course, not just for me, for the club itself, for our CEOs, our players. Have everything but win the Champions League. Premier League, but win the Champions League. Pretending that the Premier League is nothing, no? Like we won 5 times, Premier League is nothing. I like this competition for the fact that we won it, definitely, for being part of the history. The players knows that will be remembered for the rest of their lives, but for the fact that now give 5 Premier Leagues. Now that give credit that the 5 Premier Leagues were won in the last 6 years or 7 years together. So that is where it is. So, of course, it's important because the people start to forget about it. They just focus now, you know, to maybe start to the club, to think about it, to create a museum, to put our old trophies, start to put it there, and all our fans can visit them quite regularly, because what we have done in the last 6 years in terms of titles is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not just the Champions League. It's many, many, many titles behind the Champions League.
Last one, please, guys.
Hello, Pep. Alejandro Rosa, Revista El Día. Buenas noches. I would like to know if this was the match you prepared and imagined for, or maybe the game turned into a different...
No, we prepare a lot. Since we beat Real Madrid, of course we had the Premier League, but after when we won the Premier League, of course we had the FA Cup final against United, but the mind sometimes went to the final against Inter. I didn't know him much, but we saw a lot of games, and I didn't expect differently what happened today. We miss a little bit of our composure, especially with the ball, to have the, you know, come here, opponent, I'm going to play there. Come here, opponent, I'm going to play there. We were a little bit too, we moved too much, but it's normal.